Hello. Man, I think I didn't post on Friday, because it was a lot going on at the house, and I just didn't have the opportunity to post on Friday. I know I told you guys every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we're gonna stay true to that as much as we can. But you know, we will miss some days, we will catch some L's, but it's all right. Let me tell you something real quick. As I turn around, watching something in Ultra HD, that 4K TV, man, it looks fantastic. So if you're lucky enough to get yourself a 4K TV or Ultra HD TV, I highly recommend that you use it as much as possible. But one thing that's gonna suck about it is you will not want to go back to a basic TV again. Cause I tell you what, my TV in the living room, I hate it. I hate watching stuff on it because it just looks so boring now compared to this. So anything action related or anything with any kind of visuals or it's about to look cool as shit on a TV, we come in here. So any Avengers, any superhero movie, any shoot 'em up, you know what I'm saying? Anything that got to go in space, anything like that, we come in here and watch it because I can't watch it on that basic TV anymore. That TV in the living room is actually really nice. It's not Ultra HD, but it's an HD TV. But it ain't this. I tell you what. And if you're a fan of these superhero movies, these Marvel movies like me, they look fantastic on this TV. And speaking of what's on the TV, as you can see what we got here, we got Brightburn. If you ain't never seen Brightburn, Brightburn is it's one of the what if stories. If Superman came from space, fell down to Kansas, but ended up being bad instead of good. You know, so they got those stories where he was raised by bad people, he's raised by good people. This is just him. He turned out bad. He went through a series of unfortunate events, and he just started spazzing out. I guess it's supposed to be a horror. I mean, there's a lot of blood, and he messed some people up. It's not a horror, but it's interesting to watch. Just to see, you know, we don't get to see Superman be bad often. So this is an interesting watch. So if you haven't seen Brightburn, I think you should check it out. I mean, like I said, it ain't no good-ass horror movie, but it's a good watch. You know, I paid like $5 for it, so it's straight. But here we are with this. Cookies and cream. Oh, I guess I'll show you what we're talking about today. Well, today's Monday. That means Superbowl was yesterday. And being a huge football fan that I am, it felt only right to talk about what happened yesterday because yesterday was interesting. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Buccaneers versus Chiefs. One of my favorite artists of all time, The Weeknd. The Weeknd saved the Super Bowl for me. A lot of people were saying it was trash, but I think the people who were saying that was trash are not real fans because he killed it. So let's just put that out there. If you're a real Weeknd fan, you know he killed that shit last night. If you're not a real fan, then you're gonna say it's trash. But whatever. So we got these. Now, first of all, I don't know other people going into the store buying Rice Krispie anything. Unless you making Rice Krispies. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going in the store looking for, ooh, let me get that fresh bag of Rice Krispies to go home and eat it. Ain't nobody doing that mess. But these were interesting, special edition cookies and cream Rice Krispies. Now I had the Cocoa Krispies before. They were decent. They're not Cocoa Pebbles, but they're straight. But it's like, I feel like, because I've had these in the Rice Krispie form from the grocery store, and I like those, I think. I don't remember, actually. I know I got birthday cake ones. I really like those ones. But I feel like these might be straight. I don't really remember how the bar tastes like. I remember the birthday cake bar. I don't know what this one tastes like. So yeah, it should be interesting. But you know what I was thinking about recently? I was thinking about it earlier today. If you break up with somebody and, you know, you take your time, you take your space, find yourself, whatnot, blah, 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 then you get back out dating, would you date somebody who had the same name as your ex? Or you just be like, you're swearing off of that name for good? So if your ex's name was, what's a common name? Oh, Elizabeth. If your ex's name was Elizabeth, are you gonna pass up all Elizabeths? You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna pass what's another goodness, another common name? John. If your ex is John and y'all break up, are you gonna pass up all the Johns? Are you just like, you're swearing off of Johns? I don't know, I feel like it'd be weird to call your new whatever your ex's name, because you're gonna get confused. John. You'll say John, but you're gonna be looking at him like he the other John. Or you're gonna say John, you'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, I just thought about that. I thought it was interesting. But anyway, let's crack this bad boy open. But Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. Lack of a better words, no, just one word, underwhelming. With the way those two teams are set up, that is not the score we expected. 31-9. That was wild. They smell good. The dry taste test. Hey, these actually taste good. Like if I was hungry, hold up. Somebody messaged me. I can't miss the work emails, sadly. Otherwise I would. Nothing important. Whatever. But listen. These are good. Like if I was in the cabinet and I was like, ooh, let me get, if I was in the cabinet and I stuck my hand in, if I was like, let me just stick my hand in the bag of cereal, this would be one of those. Let me just go grab a handful of these and just put them in my mouth and be done with it. But yeah, dry taste test. It's a winner. I'm gonna put a lot of these. You know why you don't put a lot of these though? If you are one of those people that eat Rice Krispies, how do you do it? Because they get soggy so damn fast. Like ridiculously soggy. Like you gotta eat these in like 10 seconds. Who got time to be doing that? I like to enjoy my cereal. That's why I like to have mine a little bit crunchy. So that it can play around in the milk for a little bit. And then I can eat it. Not, I gotta eat this bitch like I'm in a hot dog contest. But, whatever. But, Tom Brady. If you wanna go by his real name, I know his real name because I watch Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp every morning. And he calls him by his full name every day. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. I think the Super Bowl was very surprising. Absolutely. It was very interesting to see. Tom Brady is 43 years old. Patrick Mahomes is 25 years old. But the way Patrick Mahomes was playing, he looked like he was 43 years old. And Brady looked like he was 25. Oops, I can't see the movie. And he looked like he was 25. I think what last night taught us as real football fans, if you're a true football fan, you watching out here, listen to this. One thing it taught us last night is that, one, Brady's a problem. As a Steelers fan, actually I'm kind of torn between my teams because my favorite player of all time, Troy Polamalu, is a Steeler. But I'm from Minnesota, so I root for the Vikings too. So I'm kind of torn, you know, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I spent most of my life in Minnesota, so my heart is with the Vikings. But my favorite player of all time plays for the Steelers, so I got to root for both. You see what I'm saying? So we all have that predicament. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a Tom Brady fan, you're a Patriots fan, but you're also a huge Tom Brady fan. So you're going to root for Tom Brady and the Patriots to win, but you also want your Patriots to win. That's kind of the situation I'm in. Who's this? Oh. So, like I said, I'm a huge Vikings fan, but I'm a huge Troy Polamalu fan, so it means I have to root for the Steelers. And Troy Polamalu played for the Steelers for what, 12 years? 10, 12 years? So I feel like I can't just be like, oh, he retired, so I'm going to just ditch him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that one taught us one thing. Brady is a bad man, and he was a problem, a thorn in my side for a better part of 10, 12 years. Well, including now. We made it to the Super Bowl. We won a Super Bowl, the Steelers. My Vikings ain't made it in a while. We were close when we had Adrian Peterson, but we ain't made it in a while. But he's just been a thorn in the side of the league for a long time. And I think the other thing we need to take from it is, as true football fans, and you watch football on a regular basis, you watch NFL Network and Sports Center, all that. Do not bet against Brady. I don't know what it is this man is rocking with, that he's... Oh, see, look at that movie. Look at that. He's figuring out... This is bad. He's figuring out what he is, and he already got anger issues. Bad news bears for Superman. I'm telling you, it's good. Just check it out. But, never bet against Brady. Brady went out there and did what Brady was doing 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And that's scary. But I was telling somebody the other day is that the reason why Brady's playing this long, I think they said it on TV too, which I agree with. I told somebody before I even watched the episode that Brady is playing this long because he knows how to not take a hit. Right? Brady knows that when somebody about to come light his ass up in that pocket, he's going to fall on the ground and he's going to fall down and not take that hit. He'll take that 2nd and 14 and get his head knocked off by Aaron Donald any day. I mean, I don't think you want to go head to head with Aaron Donald anyway. Man, of course, I get hello work emails when I start whatever. So gay. But, what do they want? I hate work. Anywho, you never bet against Brady. What's funny though is because going into the Super Bowl, I did not have a team picked. Watching the Super Bowl, first quarter, nobody had scored yet. I still didn't have one. This is the first Super Bowl ever where I had 0 ties to a team, and I wasn't upset about the outcome. Because, what was it last year? Who's last year? Oh, Patrick Mahomes and San Francisco. I was rooting for the Chiefs because I wanted Patrick Mahomes to get that trophy. Naturally, Now, let me eat these because, like I said, they get soggy. What does it taste like? First, I thought it tasted like a milkshake. But now, I tastes like toothpaste. It's not horrible. Right? It's not. But it's something about the aftertaste. It ain't hitting, Like the aftertaste is turning me off completely. So what I might do is take this box of cereal, go grab some marshmallows and some butter, and make Rice Krispie treats with these, so that also I don't waste them. They're good, but for some reason they are not hitting this milk. They say like they would taste way better as a Rice Krispie treat. But the Super Bowl was interesting. I mean, I didn't expect the Chiefs to get their ass beat like that. Wasn't expecting that at all. I was definitely expecting a high-scoring game. The Chiefs, I already knew going to the game the Chiefs' defense was trash, and Brady was going to get in their ass. But I also knew that the Bucs' defense was not trash, and they were going to get in Patrick Mahomes' ass, which they did. They did not let that man throw that ball anywhere to save his life at all. He was just, my man's didn't have any time to throw that ball, and that was the difference maker in that game. Him having time to destroy the defense, he didn't have time to do it. But let's talk about the real highlight. So I wasn't expecting it, but I can't say that I'm mad at Tom Brady because he did something that nobody thought he was going to do this year. Going to a new team, and he ended up winning the damn Super Bowl. So at 43 years old, I think that's the kicker right there. He did it at 43. In a game where you take a lot of punishment, he is still there playing. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the highlight of the game though. Halftime, The Weeknd, my boy. You look at my playlist. Let me see. Last time I listened to The Weeknd, right before I got on here. Never bet against The Weeknd either when it comes to dropping fire music and fire albums. I think when it comes to Weeknd, my favorite album right now, to this day, if he stopped putting out music right now, I would say my favorite album from The Weeknd is Starboy. And we're back. My bad. My camera ran out of memory because I forgot to clear it out before this video. So what was I saying? Oh, so my favorite Weeknd album, if he stopped making music today, it would have to be Starboy. I do not go through the entire album After Hours. There are 12 songs. There are 7 songs I go back to on a regular basis. The other ones I don't listen to. I go through the complete album of Starboy. So I would say that's my favorite album so far. Or Kissland. I like Kissland. But anyway, my man Soda Show, when he was singing Earned It, and I dare anybody to tell me that this man is not good at singing when he's live. Listen to him. He sounds exactly the same as he does on his album when he's live. I will refuse to believe any fool or clown that says Weeknd does not sound good when he's live. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta factor in, he's moving around a lot. He's dancing. And even through all that, he ain't dancing, but he's moving around a lot. And even through all that, he sounds exactly as he does on the album. So stop. I saw too many comments like that last night. Stop it. He sounds exactly the same as he does on the album. And I saw somebody say that he's Michael Jackson 2.0. I said that during his halftime performance. He is not Michael Jackson. He is this era's Michael Jackson. Just like we have this era's Tupac. We have this era's Biggie. We have this era's, whatever. It transcends. We have LeBron is this era's Michael Jordan. The Weeknd is this era's Michael Jackson. He don't dance, but he's this era's Michael Jackson. But yeah, I feel like the halftime performance was fantastic. I give it an 8 because I would have liked songs that we didn't get. I would have preferred some of those instead of the ones we got. But other than that, I give it an 8 just because there were songs missing. If he had the songs that I wanted in there, I would have got a 10 for me. But the Super Bowl was underwhelming, but you got to take your hat off to TB12. It's very possible he solidified himself as... It's very possible he solidified... Look at him. He's stalking this girl. Look at him. He about to pop up at the window. Y'all can't see it. Let me see. Look, he out there playing. He about to kill these people. Superman went bad, bro. Remember that. It's possible. What I see, I saw a comment somewhere said... It was like... one bad night or one bad day. can change everything. And it really can. That's what happened to him. You know, one bad day changed everything. And he just went off the rails. But tell me how you felt about the Super Bowl. I'm just going off a rant. I need to take my dog out. He's probably in there whining. So tell me how you felt about Super Bowl. And while you're thinking about how underwhelming a Super Bowl is, go get you a box of these and make some Rice Krispie treats. Don't pour it in any milk. It ain't worth it. Don't waste a bowl of milk. Go get you a box of these, a bag of marshmallows, and some butter. And you make you a good batch of these cookies and cream Rice Krispies, because they are fantastic. Dry. Like I said, I'll just scoop of these in my hand, eat them. I wouldn't put these in no milk. So get you some marshmallows, because that's what I'm gonna do. And some butter. Make you a pan of Rice Krispie treats. Let's be honest, they taste way better homemade anyway. I mean, it tastes good from the store, but for some reason they taste way better when you make them at home. So yeah.